Hello and welcome to this video, and today I have something very special for you, and this is a game that I actually played at the day where the video gets released. That's new. So yeah, this is the #1 Hall of Fame game by damage in the T26E5. So yeah, let's go through it, and I hope you enjoy it. Like and subscribe if you do. If you don't like it, then dislike it. That's your right. So yeah, let's see how this battle is going to unfold. First of all, the team is not really doing good. They're just camping in spawn because they don't know in what direction to do, and obviously in a setup like this it is better to go toward the medium side because we have three medium tanks and they have 2, so yeah. But as you can see there, this battle is gonna unfold weirdly. So yeah, I'm just gonna go up here to get the best possible overview over the battle. That's always a good idea if you don't know what the enemy is. And we spot the T28 prototype. And yeah, that one didn't go through. Unlucky. It happens. And now he's just gonna calmly move forward and just not mind that he's getting shot at. And I'm just gonna try blind shot. Maybe he stopped. He did not. But there's the first 279 points of damage. Now we already see the Löwe in towards our spawn. So it's gonna be a weird battle. So I decide I have to push forward, and there's this AT-15 that's looking rather unimpressed by my presence. So I'm just gonna try to get around him. And as you can see, it doesn't even pay attention to me. Typical where the Blitz players, some people might say, but that's alright. Put another shot into his side. There's no need for the scope. I mean, obviously, scoping in is always a good idea, but in my case, I don't really care. The rock blocks me a little bit, and now the Black Punch is trying his chance, but the T26 has a very good turret, so I'm just gonna use this little rock here, and he cannot penetrate me at all. We'll just fire back at his upper plate, and yeah, there's not a lot he can do. And the T28 is not looking at me, so I'll just shoot the APCR into the side of the turret for more damage. And that didn't go through either. It was grey, but as you know, the truck that the shell went through blocks the damage. So yeah, I don't know why I shot heat there, but yeah. Now the Prince is dead, and we already see on the minimap, that's also a thing that you should always pay attention to, the minimap. 4 enemy tanks have made their way all the way around the map and are now behind us. So obviously tell the team to turn around, and at that point we already have 2.5k damage, which isn't really too bad for a tier 8 match, I'd say, but this is where the real work starts. Everyone's in front of me, everyone's pretty much full HP, and I have my team behind me, so I can play this pretty well. I'm just gonna use this little hill here to just take cover and peek out whenever I have a shot. And the enemy Type 62 decides to, you know what, let's just YOLO, because why not? Obviously I turn for him, I'm covered from the enemies, and all I have to do now is just avoid him, and as you can see he just runs back and he's not a problem anymore. And now I can just go back up and focus on the Tiger. As you can see, I'm not really scoping. I know the armor, I know that I can't pen him with APCR anyway, so I just go for the heat into his turret. Obviously if you're a newer player and if you don't know the armor as well, then obviously scoping in is a very great help, because then you know exactly where you can pen, where you can't pen. But for me, I don't really care. There it is, 4.2k damage is already an insane game, but there is more. There's still 3 enemies left alive. Tiger has some HP left, but don't get the kill. And at that point I decide, you know what, it doesn't even matter, the Tiger's dead, so let's turn around. The Panther is coming up, and yeah, I don't know how you fluffed that shot, but he somehow did. And now we have a Löwe and the Panther in front of me. There you can see the T26 has very good armor, especially angled at like that. This tank is just a very great all-round vehicle. You know, you have a really good gun, decent mobility, and good armor. This is like the MX M449, a very good all-round tank. And there you go, the enemies are dead, 4 of my team's alive. And that is 5.4k damage in a tier 8 heavy tank. That's not too bad, I suppose, and yeah, 7,000 XP from that, 136,000 credits, which is not too much considering the amount of damage we did. So yeah, let's look at the team, and yeah, I did more than half the damage on the entire team. Obviously it helps when both teams are bad. That's good way to farm damage. And yeah, then let's look here. Well, 29 shots fired and 24 connected. That is very, very solid. And obviously it's an ace with that amount of damage. And yeah. And while we're at it, if it loads, there we go. While we're at it, let's look at the tank a little bit. Totally not to just stretch the video. That's totally not my intention, but here we are. T26E5. As you can see, very good armor. 190 on the turret, 152 on the hull. So yeah, if you angle it sort of like this, then nobody can penetrate your front plate. The turret's pretty much impenetrable apart from the cupola. And yeah, concealment doesn't even matter. You have 2400 DPM. It's pretty solid for a tier 8 tank. 5.8 second reload time with 240 alpha damage. That's good. The penetration is, yeah, it's decent for a tier 8 premium tank. It's nothing special in any sense. Same with the accuracy. Accuracy is pretty good. And obviously 10 degrees of gun depression. And average speed of 32. That's almost as fast as the E50. Which I'm actually tryharding too, but there we go. So this is a very, very good tank. It's fast, it has armor, and it has a good gun. Pretty much everything that a good tank needs, similar to the E5 at T10. This is basically the T110E5 at tier 8 as a premium tank, which is pretty good. So if this tank goes into the store and you haven't picked it up, go get it. This is a tank that's actually worth it. And if this video was worth a like, then press that button, and see you in the next video. Thank you and goodbye.